What's up guys? Today I'm at Odaesan National Park where I'll show you some amazing looking temples, some beautiful natural trails, and as usual, throw in a little bit of Korean trivia that you may have not known about. Wow, look at this. Here's the entrance. Surprisingly, there's not more people. Okay, so this has like a very Totoro look. Something to note is that the entrance fee for Odaesan is 5,000 won. It's the most that we've ever paid. But seeing how they laid out, ooh, hey there, buddy. Are you gonna turn into Totoro? My neighbor Totoro? Anyways, this money that you usually pay in these mountains, they generally go to the Buddhist temples. Below, you'll see a really big one, probably because they're one of the wealthier Buddhist temples, being that they charge us 5,000 won. And with the help from Korean taxpayer money, they will build this pathway. So this is why Korean Buddhist temples are very well funded. Okay, we're almost at the peak. We'll be going 0.7 kilometers to Jeongmyeolbogung Temple. I'm actually noticing we're quite high up. We're 1,100 meters above sea level. The pastor arrived about an hour before us, and they'll be going up to the peak. But we don't think we can make it in time because we've got people waiting behind for us. Oh, look at this, guys. It's a pretty unique construction method for this temple. It's like a step system. It's very picturesque, actually. I'm not Buddhist, but I can appreciate good architecture. Oh. Wow, after seeing Thai temples, Southeast Asian temples, I can appreciate this. This artwork is even more intricate than at the palace. I'm one of those templed out people, but this one is quite unique. It's not large, but I really like the intricate artwork here. I think Mayu would appreciate looking at this. They say the Buddhist woodworkers are some of the best in Korea. But wow, look at how perfectly symmetrical all this is. Buddhist temples definitely have all the best views in Korea. Oh, look at this. Gold lettering. I wonder what it says. 성경 같은 거야? 불교 성경? Apparently they're Buddhist scriptures. The workings on the stone, they're very intricate too. It's almost like it's machine made. Alright, we're gonna just continue up to the peak. Maybe we'll make it. But there's Buddhist scriptures being sung or something in the background. Okay, I finally found a use for this. I thought they were lamps, but they're speaker placers. Alright guys, so actually the temple that we're going to is still ahead. That was actually a minor temple. And an interesting fact I learned about the temple is that it's one of the few temples that doesn't have a Buddhist statue. And the reason for that is because this temple houses what they call sari from the Buddha. Sari, I don't know, basically it's like a marble. I think it's like a pancreatic stone or a kidney stone or something. They say that when Buddha died and they cremated him, There was like 3 large pots full of them, and Korea has 5 of them in various temples. If there is like 3 large jars of marbles, I was saying, well, that must mean that Buddha is a very fat person. But they reminded me, if you count all the pieces of clothes that Jesus has through the Catholic churches, it sums up to be about 2,000 that he got crucified in. I guess you can read between the lines on that. They have drinking water here. It's straight from the mountains, all natural. 좋네요. Oh, the water tastes so good. I'm fascinated, guys. Look. So the water comes up from the ground, you see? And it's completely drinkable because it's all natural. And the overflow drains out from there. Apparently this says dragon eye water. It's supposed to mean like if we drink the water, our eyes will become like a dragon. It's almost like a Chinese movie, like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. This fountain is dragon eye water. Oh, squirrel, 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 squirrel. These squirrels apparently aren't afraid of humans because the humans have been feeding them biscuits. So the government has been saying not to feed the squirrels because then they just rely on us for the biscuits. And I was like, what's wrong with that? But apparently they're supposed to get the acorns and then hide them all over the place and then forget about them and then spread acorn trees everywhere. But now the squirrels are becoming lazy. Wow. Looks like dragon artwork. Almost like it was printed. They're so symmetrical. Along with more dragons up there and intricate patterns. I haven't seen an elephant right there. Maybe that's from Thailand. And on this side they have cranes. Okay, let me see if I can get a peek in there. So I guess that's where Buddha's marbles are. Yeah, I'm sorry guys, that didn't come out right. I mean, if you know what that is in English, let me know. A lot of these terms I only know it in Korean. They say it might even originate from India, the word sari. Okay, actually they have an English translation here. It's the sarira. I'm not sure if that's the medical term. We will now head over to the peak and try to meet the people that went ahead of us. Something you should be aware is if you want to come here, you can't come during March 2nd to May 15th. Though you can still visit the temple, and the reason for that is because they're trying to prevent forest fires. And number 2, that's when the animals are giving birth. Wow guys, Koreans don't mess around with the surveillance. Look. If you break that law and you go when you're not supposed to, you're gonna get caught. That's a good lesson for just Asia in general. I know in America, you know, we think it's the most advanced country, but the surveillance system there is quite low. So you get away with a lot of stuff. But in Asia, you steal an iPhone, you do whatever, you're gonna get caught. There's CCTVs everywhere. So we finally reached an area where we're gonna be climbing steeply upwards. Maybe we can make it to the top. It's only 1 kilometer from here. All right, guys, look, this is an acorn tree. We need the squirrels to not be so lazy. Acorn trees are oak trees, right, guys? Let me know in the comments below. Check this out, guys. There's a big hole in here. Oh, super tired. Very picturesque here, though. Wow. The typhoons in Korea are no joke. This big tree got uprooted. Oh, okay, we're gonna take a break. Just learn something interesting. Our bodies are actually a horn instrument classified. And they say in an orchestra, unlike strings, horn instruments have to take breaks. Otherwise, you can die from exhaustion. I don't know. I don't know if that translated right, but it makes sense to me because I used to play the trombone. Wow, this place is so beautiful.
사진 한번 찍어야지 내시.
They say it's gonna get really tough from this point. So they're telling me that this last 700 meters is the most frustrating and the view is exactly the same. So on a difficulty level, if what we just experienced was a 30, they say that's a 70. And it will take roughly another 40 minutes to an hour. So I'm just gonna call it a day, guys. I saw the pictures of the summit and it's not that great. If I wasn't farming in the morning, I'd probably do it, but it's getting dark. I'm just gonna call it a day. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed Odesan. Hope you come here and I hope you finish the summit. Alright, we're right at the entrance. We're gonna choose a restaurant. I'm actually pretty sure I look forward to the meal after the hike more than the hike itself or the summit. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and try this one today. It's called Odesan Sikdang, named after the mountain. This may seem like a new restaurant, but it has a 50-year history. Wow, guys, look at this. We just got 산채 bibimbap. Doesn't mean alive, it means forest vegetables. Along with the roasted roots. And all the side dishes come with it. The roots have a spicy kick to it. I love it. And the chilies are sweet. So we just got the bibimbap for 10,000. You can get the combination for 18,000, which is like that. But I think this is plenty variety. Recommend you save the 8,000 and just get the bibimbap.
이게 제일 비싼 거야. 아, 너 사진 찍는구나.
Look at this, if you pay in cash, they give you a free gift of bean paste. This just took it over the top. If you are here, I definitely recommend that restaurant. I think it's a good value.
우리가 그래 오대산 갔다 왔고 이 근처에
We're just making a quick roadside stop. It's still the Odesan National Park area. This is the Gebang Mountains. By the way, you can make a stop at the Hype factory around here. Apparently it's Asia's largest production plant of beer. So to climb up this Gebang mountain, quite steep but very short. So apparently if you walk a couple hours that way, you will get to Gebangsan. And the funny thing is you don't have to pay an entrance here. The reason for that is because there are no temples around there. So whenever you pay an entrance fee at a national park, just be aware you're not paying it to the Korean government, you're paying it to actually the temple. Only in Korea they have to warn the ajumas, no collecting of plants. So they say you should come to this mountain in the winter. You see how it's covered with leaves? So it's not much of a view. But in the winter, there's no leaves, so you get a nice view while you're walking. And then Gangwon-do province, it's gonna be knee-deep in snow. So it's one of those very interesting snowy experiences. Right in front of it, there's a little restaurant shopping area. We'll be having some
그 맨날 저
potato pancakes.
감자떡.
Not only do they have pancakes, but they also have corn rice wine. I guess it's not rice wine because it's made out of corn.
네, 짠 건 안 좋은데 짠 거는
Because we're such a large group, they're giving us some herbs.
이걸 여기다 이렇게 싸 먹어야 되는데.
맛있다.
as
소금
free
한 개.
이걸
service.
여기다 싸 먹으라고.
아, 선영이랑 원래 할아버지나 아버지가 묻혀있는 무덤이래.
그렇지 조성에 근데 선영하는 옥수수나
선영에
그 중에서 이제 그 아래층에 내가 묻힌다는 얘기.
You feel like a rabbit. She even gave us free potato dumplings.
고추를
They're
그렇게
so
찍어 먹는 게
generous
아니라
out here.
뜨거워.
고추를 싸 먹어.
2장이 5,000원이야. 근데 그 주장인데 회장인가?
So
차가
for
이렇게
like
올라오기 때문에.
$4, we're getting like $5 worth of service. One thing, and she gave us three free things.
분유회장님.
So this is made out of
시원한 거 가져와.
buckwheat. It's using Gangwon-do potatoes, and we saw tons of Gangwon-do potato farms around here. This might be the Ohio or Idaho of Korea. We got some potato mochi. Wow. You can buy 50 of these for like $8.
그럼 이주하고 그래.
아니 나 안 될래.
Definitely remember this place. Apparently the owner is the head of some kind of committee of restaurants. She owns like a sashimi shop downstairs. But she's just up here enjoying herself, helping out travelers. She originally offered to just let us sit down here because it's cool even if we didn't order anything. But she just ended up giving us a bunch of free stuff instead. They offer different kinds of iced teas and coffees for about $1.70-ish. So we ended up buying $8 worth of dumplings, and this is sesame seed oil. Bye bye.